What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more George Michael as we continue through the tracks on his Ladies and Gentlemen Best of compilation, which I had not reacted to previously. Thank you again to Michaela for the physical release of this double CD. And the next track I've chosen to listen to among the remaining tunes is A Moment With You. Now, obviously, a moment is not exactly clearly defined. It can be very brief and finite, literally a second or even less. But a moment can also be used in contrast with a longer timeline. So a night or even a week or a month could be a moment if you're viewing it in the context of many years, a decade, a lifetime. So I guess I'm inclined to see it more in the literal or small meaning, a moment as in a minute or a handful of seconds, or at most a single evening, and yet at the same time I would not be surprised if there is nuance to the usage of that word. Nevertheless, I'm going to read this in the context of a significant other, and maybe one from George's actual life, meaning very autobiographical, which it seems like a lot of his songs are. It does feel like a lot of his lyrics drive at his life, his experiences, people he cared about, and aspects of what made him the artist he was. So I would not be surprised if that's the case here. Let's give it a listen. This is George Michael. The song is A Moment With You, and it's included on his Ladies and Gentlemen Best of compilation.
This won't take much time. We won't touch. We'll just wait for a sign. And nothing was further from my mind than this moment with you. Ooh, baby, don't tell me, baby. You had, I wanted that moment with you. I know that it's wrong if you leave me out here, trust me on. I can't help thinking it's a miracle. I can't help thinking it's a miracle. Say you don't waste much time. We don't touch, do we, baby? But still, my hands are tied for that moment with you. Ooh, but if you'd only told me, baby, would've made some other plans. If I'd only seen it sooner, but what away with your hands. You had, I wanted that moment with you. You know that I'm strong, and I've no reason to fear. Am I wrong? I can't help thinking it's a miracle. justice of a minimum force. Ooh, feeling of justice.
What is that sound? It's like, it sounds like a vocal, but it's like kind of hard edged or wooden. I don't know how else to describe it. It came in the last like minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, and that was a really intriguing layer. There's also some backing voices, but I wondered if some of those were George. Maybe there are other vocals on the track, but his lead vocal, beautiful and breathy. There were times more in the first half of the track when he kind of had this like breathy, stagnated delivery. It reminded me a bit of like Barry Gibb or something, but definitely the vibe of the tune overall is mellow soul, kind of like bedroom soul, if you will, and certainly a rich composition. And there was this kind of blurry, like warm, dreamy feel to some of the sonics, and definitely, just little percussive rhythms, not like big bombastic drums, but still with some percussion rhythm and groove. And definitely the brass in the last minute or two was standing out to me. I don't know if that was a trumpet, but like little brass flourishes that still had this mellow, soulful texture. So yeah, soul, maybe you could say like soul R&B, but it felt more like, I don't know, 70s soul to me or something, rather than like, 90s style soul R&B. Nevertheless, a very, very beautiful tune. Lyrically, I'm intrigued. It's almost like he's saying, because there was a line that like, if only you told me earlier, and he's also saying that's like he can't hold it in anymore, and then he like wants a moment with you, the other person. But it did seem to say like, that we're not touching, and like something like it couldn't be further from my mind. So I wondered if it was like they're not physically intimate, but he still wants this emotional moment, this emotional intimacy, but maybe he's saying like it's coming out now because he just can't hold it back anymore, but he wishes maybe this other person had told him before things got complicated. Maybe he like made decisions or got involved with someone else, and then now that he perhaps learns that the other person does have some feeling for him or something like that, like it's complicated. So it's like, he doesn't, it's not as simple as just, oh, we're here together and we're intimate in all ways. But he does seem to be saying that there's some feeling, some maybe behavior that he can't stop anymore. He literally can't hold it back. So yeah, lyrically, I'm on the edges of this one, but I don't quite know how to read it. Either way, a beautiful, soulful tune, and in particular, I thought George's vocals were perfectly suited to this sort of bedtime, or not bedtime, bedroom soul atmosphere that I picked up on. So yeah, again, more tasty sonics and vocals from George. Thank you again to Michaela for this release. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.